The stage is set for the ALGS North American Regional Finals. 12 teams locked in, with every fight inching them closer to LAN glory. On one side of the lobby, Dark Zero, and the other, TSM. The energy of the entire arena was fueled by the immersive and intense uncertainty of the ultimate victor that would conclude ALGS. But something changes. Something shifts. Suddenly, Jen Burton's world snaps open. Walls begin turning translucent. Enemy silhouettes glow through the terrain. His voice tightens up. Disbelief starts to slowly creep in. Not so long after, what was meant to be a simple rotation for good positioning had turned into something unbelievable. If there's one thing that absolutely stands out here, it's the fact that the culprit of this entire chaotic and glitchy pandemonium bore no mask. He was wide in the open, making himself known to the entire world. No shame, no fear. Silence. In less than a few minutes, what was structured combat quickly turned into confusion and chaos. But this isn't how it goes for a large portion of streamers, pro players, and content creators. There was no hacker framing these certain types of people. It was only their own greed and lack of skill that managed to get them in this video, and we're gonna expose them. We're gonna start off with an ALGS quote-unquote pro team called Cold in Hell. And yes, you heard me right. The entire team was cheating mid-ALGS match. Unlike Hal and Jen, who were the victims of an extremely skilled and nerdy 15-year-old rage hacker, this entire team was exposed for cheating purposefully in ALGS. In fact, when the chat started calling them out for cheating, the admins switched the chat to emote-only mode. Now, one of the first YouTubers to actually expose this team was Zeus, and it's ridiculous that at the time EA allowed them to even compete.
But I'm not alleging it's just wall hacks that this team was using. This team had no console beacon character, one of the most important characters in Apex competitive, if you guys even watch a little bit of it, knowing where the ring is going to end. But there are cheats for that in Apex Legends. There's a legitimate hack that shows you where the zone is ending, and that is what gave this team the ultimate edge. The wall hacks definitely helped, yes, but knowing exactly where the zone was going to end at the very start of every game, I think was what helped this team the most.
It's like they called it right from the start, man. They put a pin down on the map, set up tents, and yeah, they're just sleeping in their hammocks until everyone else catches up about 4 rings later.
Now, it's obviously difficult to prove, but even the casters seem a little bit sus with their level of knowledge.
What do you think about that one?
I'm sitting here with my mouth open, but it seems like they just knew where the spot was to claim, and that just solidified.
I mean, yeah, like, they were literally in Zone 6, like, from Zone 1. They were in that final spot for so long.
Now, after this team got banned, everything else went with them, from almost every single social media platform except for one, Bilibili. Now, for those of you who don't know, Bilibili is basically the Chinese version of YouTube, if you will. But uploaded on this website is one huge compilation of this team just wall hacking. There are timestamps, and it's very blatantly obvious. It is very possible that they might just be under another alias. A rather short story here, but a very significant one, because Cold in Hell's story sets up the foundation for the rest of the people that we're going to talk about in this video. Now strap in, because we have a lot to unpack for the rest of this video. This isn't so much a team, but instead a streamer, and the first one on this list, who is none other than a very controversial name, Brainsy. Brainsy was first exposed by a YouTuber named Clumsy. Now, when Clumsy first released this video, it was up for a while before Brainsy himself had copyright claimed the video and had it taken down. Which, I don't know about you, but definitely speaks volume about just exactly who is lying here. Now, if you remember the insane lore of Water Got Him from 5 years ago, then you'd know that he did the exact same thing to any other YouTuber in the Apex community who made any videos alleged alleging to him cheating. Only for footage of him DDoSing the servers later came out only to prove everyone correct.
Our champion has fallen.
Wait, what the fuck? Bro, not again.
Huh, that is so weird. In your high-stress Apex Predator Masters lobby, when you should be focusing on the game, you know, decided to go ahead and type on your keyboard. And you know what's even weirder? Right when that was done, you got DDoS attacked. Who would have thought?
Now, before Clumsy had actually come out and exposed Brainsy, there were already massive allegations and concerns that he was cheating, but nothing was concrete as of yet. Brainsy had caught the attention of almost everyone in the damn community, not just because of the insane amount of allegations, no, but also because he's known for playing with cheaters and people involved in the space as well. And it doesn't help the fact that Brainsy is also known for playing with very well-known pro players in the Apex community. Brainsy has been banned multiple times. In fact, he stated himself that he was banned for quote-unquote being too good at the game.
Bro, I got banned on console, bro, for being too good, so.
You got banned on console for being too good. Wait, you got banned on console? How is that even possible? You can like rip hard R, Cronus, and 6-man at the same time.
I was number 2 threat and I got banned.
Oh, what the hell? Wait, you are the number 2 console pro? Added me, what the fuck? What'd you get banned for? Did you like cheat?
No, you can't do that on console.
Yeah, you can zang, but that's not even bannable. You don't just get banned for no reason, he's capping? Should I tell him that? Should I tell him that? I feel like he is capping, but...
And the very thing that started all of this was a simple screenshot. Brainsy is on a Discord call with people streaming the minimap of World's Edge. Now, this isn't just your normal minimap because it literally shows where every single person in the lobby is on the map. You see, Brainsy and his teammates are right here in the top left-hand corner. Funnily enough, the same teammates from the screenshot have been banned in the past for cheating as well. And of course, Brainsy came out and claimed that this screenshot was actually photoshopped.
It's called Photoshop. You never heard of Photoshop? Hell yeah, it's fake.
Bro, who are you yapping to? No way these guys are still in their fucking case currently.
They're on my dick.
Now, the bulk of the exposing of Brainsy came from Clumsy's video. And his Watson described the video in the comments section by taking the words right out of my mouth. This is the most unemployed video I have ever seen. It's a masterpiece. And truth be told, it really is exactly that. And while there is so much to talk about Brainsy, we unfortunately cannot fit all of that into this video. So I will do due diligence and leave a link in the description to Clumsy's video for you guys to go ahead and watch. But the main bulk of Clumsy's video was analyzing Brainsy's gameplay in depth. And there are 3 types of hacks that Brainsy has been found to be using: aimbot, triggerbot, and wall hacks. Clumsy breaks down his gameplay into 2 main categories for verification: blatant cheating and subtle cheating.
Trust, even though we're just on aimbot smoothing right now, these are likely all paired with triggerbot. He's using the aimbot smoothing to lock onto people's heads and then using the triggerbot to just shoot for him, so it looks even less obvious. This right here is the most blatant one I have of him aimbot smoothing. This is the most robotic looking shot I have seen him hit, okay? Both of his boosted teammates die. He's playing with Taxi in this clip. Taxi 2G, yeah, playing with Taxi in this clip. Fast motion, boom. So robotic. Comes down, he instantly sees him, aims in right here. He just snaps so robotically right onto his head. Just pay attention to his repeater hip fire. Look at that snap!
Now, believe me, there is so much more than what I could ever show you in Clumsy's video about this. It's so much more in-depth and severely more unemployed than mine will ever be. So go watch it if you want to see more. But there is one streamer who absolutely botched whatever it is they had left of their career in the Apex Legends community. A multi-seasonal pred, an up-and-coming pro player and streamer. I am talking about Endogge. From queuing in a Predator lobby dropping almost 9,000 damage and 23 kills to, as of recent, doing almost 10,000 damage and 52 kills in a wildcard game. Endogge fits the description really well. For the record, It's Timmy once held the record playing Pathfinder in pubs, doing 10k damage and 38 kills. Since then, the highest record for kills in a game was 41 kills by Polish player Endogge, and the highest damage recorded for one game is 10,864 damage by a Japanese YouTuber, Raki Thought. But unfortunately, his video was taken down from YouTube and cannot be recovered. And Endogge did actually hold the kill record for a very long time, until it was eventually broken by another Apex player called Kurai. Kurai managed to drop 50 kills in one game of wildcard. And although that these were great achievements, all of these world records have one thing in common. Either they farmed the last team in order to maximize damage and kills, or their teammates were feeding them the kills.
Okay, no, wait. Last try. Shoot the fucking beacon.
Typically, world records are not easily done without the help of teammates in that sense. And looking at Endogge's footage, most of his games he is always playing by himself, solo queuing. He has random teammates with him, but he does not have the advantage of having teammates help him in order to achieve these world records. Just to add, the highest kills and damage in specifically a Pred ranked lobby was done by Imperial Hell with 37 kills and 6,000 damage. So dropping almost 10,000 damage and 23 kills in a Pred lobby is unbelievably questionable. You see, Endogge and Brainsy are deeply connected, both friends and quote-unquote teammates, and they are both connected with another cheater called Mav, who was banned from Eternal Esports Club, which organizes high-level scrims, and he was also banned from Collegiate. Furthermore, Mav was also disqualified from his esports college school Ottawa Braves esports, with them coming out and stating Apex Legends player Mav has been disqualified from the Octane League. The news follows confirmed cheating allegations from a previous league. Mav competed in the Ottawa University esports arena under full supervision. So it wasn't actually Mav's first time being banned from a previous league for cheating, using hacks like aimbot and wall hacks.
And this is just another clip of proof of him cheating. This is one of the ECC clips. You can see his aimbot like snapping back to the exact same bone every time. Like he's overcompensating with his aim. Just so you guys know, this is a 0.25 speed clip, right? So this is in ultra slow-mo. And what he's doing is he's dragging his mouse too far in front of the player. So the aimbot is correcting for it by like snapping it back to the bone. Something I explained about before. Like, this isn't human recorrecting. We're watching one of the worst pro players that bought his pro league spot with a CSGO knife.
Mav, Endogge, and Brainsy were the ultimate cheater trio, getting caught, banned, and exposed live, with each of them having their own twisted secret past of cheating. However, Endogge and Brainsy would both collectively get banned from a Red Bull tournament that was happening, and Endogge shared a screenshot of the message. Hey there. After receiving reports about possible suspicious gameplay involving you and Brainsy from Team Cheaters, yes, the name of their team was Team Cheaters, the admin team has reviewed players' full POV from all 3 matches. The admin team found signs of suspicious play and has made the decision to disqualify you and Brainsy as well as Team Cheaters from today's event. It wouldn't be too long after where another user, Shockles, would share a screenshot with Zeus of Dodge admitting to the fact that he does indeed use a Zen. And it's at this point where everything took an absolute turn for the worst. Now of course, Dodge saw this and immediately had a response to this, which to say the least is extremely questionable. Because soon after he came out saying, "I've never denied it because it's true. I've only ever used it as a way to use a PS5 controller on Xbox. It didn't give me any advantage, nor did it change any in-game mechanics, which still abides by Apex's TOS. I streamed every day when I was on Xbox, and was always open about it. Now, this tweet would blow up in the community, getting over 532,000 views. Now, the funny thing about this tweet is that it would actually have some sort of validity if the PS5 controller he was talking about using wasn't actually an Xbox controller in the screenshot. However, it doesn't just end here. You see, at this time, he was currently holding the spot for #1 pred in the game. Endogge was streaming live when he literally got banned from the game.
My Havoc's too good. You saw what? I got banned. I got an abandonment penalty. What the? Hold on. I'm back in the game. I've been banned. What? How did I get banned? I got banned. What did I get banned for?
Now, of course, it wouldn't take long for him to hop on over to Twitter to @the official Apex Play account saying, "Genuinely, how am I banned? Someone help please. I've streamed all my games with the setup and never cheated before. On God." This quickly became a huge story in the Apex Legends community, with this tweet getting almost 1 million views. And to nobody's surprise, the Twitter community notes were even there to fact check him faster than he could lie about his cheats, stating they already said before that they were cheating in a prior tweet. And to this day, Endogge is still banned from Apex Legends. But the next streamer on this list is someone most people haven't even heard of, or at least I haven't until researching this video. The next streamer that we'll be talking about is none other than UpSushi. You see, a little while ago, Apex rolled out a massive ban wave where over 1,300 accounts were flagged and banned for cheating. And to everyone's surprise, UpSushi was amongst those numbers to get banned. A user on Twitter named Serve brought this to light, with a lot of pro players in the comments section having at this. Imperial Hell jumped in saying, "That guy would third party me every single time I fought him in ranked, to the point where I thought he was stream sniping." Interesting. Now the thing is, UpSushi absolutely did have the chance to address this and clear his name. He had the chance to somewhat defend himself and try to prove himself not guilty. But he didn't. He went radio silent and just didn't say anything. In fact, to this day, he hasn't said anything about it, which obviously makes him look even more guilty of actually cheating. And the thing that makes this even more laughable is that Sushi was an EA partner. How EA didn't know that Sushi was potentially cheating? Nobody will know. UpSushi's story wasn't necessarily the insane story of a streamer getting banned live, but he did have a large community, and it came as a massive shock to the Spanish Apex community side. And it's not just UpSushi. The cheating in Apex runs deep. Very, very deep. There are so many people who still run amok, causing chaos in the community. Everything we've talked about in this video is just the extreme tip of the iceberg, and it won't be long before the entire damn thing crumbles. Hey everyone, if you guys made it to the end of the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'm very humbled by you. Thank you. Before we end off the video 110%, I just wanted to make a few quick announcements. Firstly, I did want to shout out Lithium Esports, an LFG and esports organization that was founded by a friend of mine, and I co-founded as well, where you can look for people to play Apex with, play ranked with. We do also host tournaments in there weekly where you can win Apex coins and battle passes for the season. It is an amazing community filled with really cool and very chill people, so if that interests you, then please go on ahead, hit the link in the description, join the Discord server, and be a part of Lithium. If you guys would like to keep up with what I do outside of YouTube as well, please go ahead, follow me on Twitter. Most of you don't know this, but outside of doing YouTube, I am also a professional video editor. I've had many years of experience with video editing, and I use my Twitter to just kind of express my art a little bit, as well as find people to edit for. So if you'd like to support me and everything that I do, and if you're looking for a video editor yourself, then go ahead and follow me on Twitter and contact me on there too. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Brainsy says be safe, don't do anything stupid out there, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, because me Sheila is definitely going to be pissed. I don't know where I'm going with this. Get out of here. See you guys in the next video.